Hello and welcome. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we shall make a start. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box. Now this webinar, is also live on YouTube. So we have many viewers on YouTube as well. And we're going to last about 30 or so minutes. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a foreign exchange and cryptocurrency trader. Any questions you have during this webinar, feel free to use the chat box and I will endeavor to answer your questions as we go along. So just bear with me a second. I'll just pin my video so I know what's happening. So again, like I said a bit earlier, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a foreign exchange and cryptocurrency trader. Have been trading now for several years. Now, a little bit about myself. Going back a fair few years, I was always told to work hard at school, get good grades, go to university to get a good job, and that is what I did. I went to school, got very good grades, went to university, again, same cycle, only to leave university with a very good degree or several good degrees. I started my first job and I hated it. I hated my first job out of university to the extent that I decided that I could not work for anyone ever again. Now, very quickly, I left that position and I found myself at Heathrow Airport on my way to Australia. And I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. If you've read that book, let me know in the chat box by clicking yes or typing yes. It's an amazing book by Robert Kiyosaki. And that was my introduction to entrepreneurship. I'd call it practical entrepreneurship because I'd studied business at university before. But in all honesty, the theoretical elements of business do not match or do not tie in with the practical elements. And Robert Kiyosaki's book was my first introduction to real business. Now, Robert Kiyosaki introduced me to the cash flow quadrant. That is what you can see on screen in a pie chart format. And basically, in a nutshell, the cash flow quadrant teaches us that 95% of the world population is broke. If you want to be financially free, you have to be the 5%. You have to be either a business owner or investor to be financially free. And the great news is that as foreign exchange traders, we form that 5%. As foreign exchange traders, we are both investors and business owners. In its most simplest of forms, foreign exchange trading is the exchange of one currency for another. I'll say that again. Foreign exchange trading is the exchange of one currency for another. For example, if you were to go to the USA from the UK, and let's say you changed or exchanged your pounds for your dollars, you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. If you went back to that same exchange at a later date or time and made the same transaction again, you may notice a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates that we as foreign exchange traders utilize every single day. If you have a bank account, it doesn't matter where your bank account is. If you have a bank account, interestingly, your money is already being used for foreign exchange, whether you like it or not. Now, the foreign exchange market, it is big. It's extremely big. In fact, up to $6.6 trillion. $6.6 trillion are exchanged via forex every single day. Not every single year, not every single month, every single day. Up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged via forex. Now, back to that bank account. If you have a bank account, your money is already being used for foreign exchange trading, and your bank is paying you back. I don't know what it is at the moment, 0.1% a year as a thank you. Yet banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day from the foreign exchange market. $1 trillion. That is a huge number every single day. That is what banks are making, and they're making it from your money. So whether you like it or not, you're already doing foreign exchange. Is it not about time that you kept the profits yourself rather than giving them to your banks? Now, a fair few years ago, my mentor, he said to me, in the last 10 years, for the amount of money that has flown through your bank account, how much have you made on that? And I posed the same question to every single person on this webinar, whether you're watching it on Zoom or YouTube. My question to you is, in the last 10 years, for the amount of money that has flown through your bank account, how much have you made on that? My response to that answer all those years ago was a big fat zero, because historically rates have been extremely low and the returns have been abysmal. yet banks have continued to make trillions every single day from your money. Now, what we're going to do is that we are going to show you a way where you can actually multiply your money every single day from your phone. As long as you have one of these, a mobile phone, as long as you have a mobile phone, you can use or utilize the foreign exchange market to profit from every single day. In the last few years, I've been to many, many countries. Obviously, we've had the lockdown and so on, but prior to that, I've traveled many, many times every single year. I've been to many countries in Europe. I've been to the Middle East many, many times. I've been to Australia, your African countries and the USA, and I've been able to run my businesses. I've been able to trade from my mobile phone. So as long as you have a mobile phone, that is the prerequisite to this. As long as you have a smartphone or you have access to a smartphone, you can actually trade the foreign exchange markets regardless of where you are based. You can be 18 or 80. It makes no difference. 18 or 80. Once you understand how we work, once you take on board the mentorship and the mastermind group that we provide you, you can actually utilize this to become very, very profitable within the foreign exchange market. Now, again, when it comes to foreign exchange, you don't always have to use all of your own money. There's a system known as leverage, which you can utilize if you choose to, and thereby multiply your money and compound your profits every single day to achieve huge returns. Now, again, when I came back from Australia, going back to my story, when I came back from Australia to the UK, I was a property millionaire within around 3 or so years. My average yield from property was in the region of, I'd say, 7 to 12%. 7 to 12% per property were my returns. When it comes to trading the markets, you can make 3% in a day. You can make 100% in a day. Obviously, you're not going to do it every single day, but even if you're making 1% a day, you're doing pretty well. And again, our system teaches you how to make 1 to 3%, if not more, every single day from your money. So you are in effect multiplying your money every single day, Monday to Friday if you're doing foreign exchange. But when it comes to digital currency, 7 days a week. You can trade digital currencies, for example, Bitcoin, 7 days a week. So every single day you can achieve profit from the digital currency market. Now, currently, the market capitalization of all digital currencies, I did check it earlier, is almost, in fact, it was $3 trillion just a few days ago. We've had a bit of a pullback in the markets, which is nothing bad. And currently is about $2.6 trillion or so. Later during this presentation, I'll do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies so you can see exactly how we profit from this market every single day. Now, HFX or high frequency trading is just another element of trading, which effectively allows you to achieve profit within minutes. Now, when it comes to trading, you can become a swing trader if you choose to. So you're talking days, maybe even weeks of holding that trade, or you can scalp the market so you can achieve returns in hours, a couple of hours, but you can also do it in minutes. High frequency trading is one of our programs that allows you to actually achieve profit literally within minutes. So if you have little patience, then this system is potentially for you. Now, very, very quickly, I want to mention our e-commerce mastery system as well. This is basically a platform that teaches you, mentors you, shows you how to achieve an e-business or an online business. My first online business was well over 10 years ago. And when you're making money while you're asleep, it's the best feeling ever. Now, obviously, if you're working the 9 to 5, you go to work in the morning, you have to work the whole month before you get paid. But when you're running an online business on autopilot, again, we teach you how to do this. You are effectively making money in your sleep. So how do we actually teach you and show you how to achieve freedom via these systems, whether it's foreign exchange trading, whether it's e-commerce? How do you actually learn how to do these things? Now, basically what we have is a mastermind group. As I alluded to earlier, once you register with us, you will be added to one of our mastermind groups. You will be assigned a mentor or mentors who will ensure that you succeed in this space. And the way we show you how to trade is through live mentorship. We have well over 100 mentors or educators at the moment, all of whom are at least 6 or 7 figure mentors. So very much like I'm here on this Zoom today, we'll teach you via an apprenticeship type relationship, whereby we will live trade every day. So we're live trading several times a day. We open up our computer screens, we set up our charts, and you are watching us trade live. This is not on a demo account, live trading every single day. This is how I learned to trade. My mentors were on the other side of the screen. Obviously, nowadays, it's not as easy as it was before to have physical meetings, which is why we utilize things like Zoom platforms and other online webinar platforms to allow us to teach others how to trade. And again, we do live trades every day, and all you have to do is copy us. Once you copy us several times, you will learn the strategies and you'll be able to walk away and trade independently, as many, many thousands of people have done before you. Currently, we have around 400,000 members within our academy, located globally in 120 plus countries, who have become or are learning how to trade the markets. And again, the system is a learn and earn system. So you don't have to have any knowledge of trading whatsoever before you join our program. Alternatively, even if you have traded before and you may not have achieved the profits you were hoping to, you can still join the academy and learn how to trade properly. And again, like I said earlier, the system is amazing. We literally hold your hand and teach you and show you through example how to trade the markets. 90, again, I don't know if you know this, but many people don't know this, but 90 to 99% of trading is actually mindset. 90 to 99% of trading is in your head. And we understand this, which is why we have teamed up with a guy called Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is, I think, 86, 87 years old. He's one of my personal development coaches, again, now for well over a decade. And he actually teaches us on mindset, how to become personally developed for success. And if you crack this element of the game, if you crack this, you've done it, you've got it. Because trading, the skill set, again, it's only 1 to 9% of the, or 1 to 10%, sorry, of the requirements to become a successful trader. The reason 76% of retail traders lose money is because they don't cover the mindset element. So it's very, very important. We understand this as professional traders. So once you register with us, once we start to mentor you, we'll give you access, if you choose, to Bob Proctor as well, who will show you how to trade. Now, again, later during this presentation, I'll do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies and show you how we trade the markets there. But before I do that, I just want to very, very quickly show you some of the prices. To get started with us is literally $200 to $300. $200 to $300 to learn how to trade the markets. If you only want to learn how to do foreign exchange, so your fiat currencies, pounds to dollars, pounds to Japanese yen, for example, then the FRX Academy is for you at $235. If you only want to learn how to trade binary options, then the High Frequency Academy is for you, again at the same price. The Digital Currency Academy, if you want to trade cryptocurrencies, currently there's 13,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. If you want to trade cryptocurrencies, then the DCX Academy is for you. However, the favored academy is obviously the Elite Academy. That covers all of the above. It covers foreign exchange, it covers high frequency trading, it covers digital currency, and a lot more. And to get started on that is only $325. If you only want to do e-commerce, then the ECX Academy is for you. And to start on that is $235 as well. The monthly prices we showed you earlier are prices that you do not need to pay necessarily, because we have a system known as 2 and free, whereby once you recommend 2 people to the platform and they start trading with us as well, the monthly fee is waived. Now, just imagine yourself going to the cinema or going to a restaurant, having an amazing meal, watching an amazing film. When you get back home, you will recommend that to your friends and family. And for that recommendation, you're not paid. We have a system where we pay for those recommendations. Once you join the academy, once you start to trade with us and start achieving amazing profits, you will naturally talk about this with others and they will want to join the academy as well. And for that introduction, we will actually pay you. For the first 2 people that join the academy, via your introduction, we actually waive your membership fee, so you don't pay anything other than the $200 to $300 that you paid initially. What I'm going to do now is very, very quickly do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies so you can see exactly what the market is doing and how you can potentially trade cryptocurrencies as well. I'm just going to share my screen now. Just give me a second while I find my screen. Again, if you can see my shared screen, please drop me a 333 in the chat box and I will then continue. Okay, thank you. So CoinGecko is a website that I actually jump onto every single day. I'm an avid cryptocurrency trader and investor. When it comes to investing, basically what happens is that you buy a coin or any particular coins and you hodl those coins, which means hold on for dear life. So you hold on to those coins, whether it's a day, a week, several weeks, several months, even years, is irrelevant. And the name of the game is basically returns or profit. So you want to do this because you want to achieve profit. Now, again, in the last, I said 24 hours, as you can see here, there's a lot of reds in the space, a lot of reds. Red basically means that the prices have come down. So the market is, I'd say, bearish. So the prices have come down, the market is bearish. However, currently we are in the middle of a bull run. So bull run is when the prices are going up. So the prices have generally been inflating every single day, almost more or less, for the last few months. And this happens every 4 years when it comes to Bitcoin. So every 4 years, we have something known as Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving or halvening is basically when the supply of Bitcoin to the marketplace is halved. Now, whenever the supply is diminished, whenever you reduce supply, naturally, the price will go up. When there's high demand, the price goes up. And when there's low supply, there's generally high demand because everybody wants that particular asset. And naturally, the price will go up. When it comes to Bitcoin, every 4 years, there is a bull run. Every 4 years, when it comes to Bitcoin, the prices will naturally, without any external factors, will naturally go up because the supply has been reduced. And again, that's what we're seeing at the moment. We're currently in the middle of a bull run. The price today of one Bitcoin is around $57,000. So around $57,000 is the price for one Bitcoin. Now, many of you might be thinking, I haven't got $57,000 in my back pocket. So how do I invest in Bitcoin? The great news is that you don't have to buy one entire Bitcoin. You do not need to buy one whole Bitcoin to start trading the markets. Even if you only have, let's say, $10, you can start trading the markets because there's a Satoshi. One Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. One Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. Now, the current price is $57,000. As you can see here, we are basically expecting, just bear with me a second, we are expecting this price, the current price that you can see, we are expecting a 6-figure Bitcoin in the next few weeks, if not months. This price will go beyond $70,000, $80,000, and it will go beyond $100,000, and it could happen extremely quickly. The fact that we're seeing this pullback in the market currently is nothing to be worried about. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is a little bit like an elastic band. It's a little bit like an elastic band. So at the moment, we've got the pullback, and what's going to happen is that once it comes out of that pullback, the price will shoot up, and it's going to go up very, very quickly, and many, many people might miss that increase in price. And that is one of the reasons why now is the best time to start trading, not just the foreign exchange market, but also the cryptocurrency space, because it's going to go huge. Currently, the market cap of all cryptocurrencies, let's have a look at what it is 2.6 trillion. This was $3 trillion just a few days ago. This was $3 trillion. This will go back up to $3 trillion. It could take a couple of days, could take a week, but very, very quickly, the market cap will go back up to $3 trillion. And we're looking at $5 trillion, even $10 trillion in the next few months. You can write this down. We are expecting this because we research the market every single day. Currently, there's 13,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. CoinGecko hosts around 10,000 or so cryptos, and this is basically the list of cryptos. Now you're probably thinking, how do I know which coin to invest in? I mean, should I buy VeChain? Should I buy Uniswap, Polygon? You know, I haven't got a clue. This was obviously my case all those years ago. I didn't even know what Bitcoin was. I'd never heard of Ethereum. I thought it was some kind of joke. But once I started researching myself, and I ensured that I had experts around me, and I started training myself via the mastermind, I became very, very knowledgeable in the crypto space. And again, there's so many coins out there, it's very, very difficult to gauge which coin is going to go up in price. Obviously, Bitcoin is the largest and first cryptocurrency in the marketplace, and it's a very, very good space or place to start. Every single person on this call today, every single person watching this webinar currently on YouTube or any other channel should have Bitcoin as a minimum in their portfolio. So Bitcoin as a minimum in your portfolio, and then Ethereum, which is built around smart contracts, is the second largest coin in the marketplace. Currently, Ethereum is around 40, well, the market cap of ETH is around 42% that of Bitcoin. So it's slowly catching up to Bitcoin. Some proponents in the marketplace feel that a time will come, potentially, when the market flippens, when the market capitalization of Ethereum is higher than that of Bitcoin. However, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But having said all of that, the current price of Ethereum is around $4,000. The current price of Ethereum is around $4,000, as you can see here. And again, we've had a little bit of a pullback from the $4,800 just a few days ago. Currently, in my opinion, still a very, very good time to buy into Ethereum. If you're not currently trading or invested in Ethereum, definitely this should be one of the coins in your portfolio. So Bitcoin, Ethereum definitely should be in your portfolio. And of course, some other altcoins too. Now, again, going back to the Bitcoin chart, in 2017, if you can see my mouse cursor, in 2017, the price of one Bitcoin went as high as almost $20,000. So let me just map something out to you. Again, I'm just going to do a very, very quick basic calculation. Obviously, there's a lot of parameters involved here, but I'm just going to do it very, very basic. If I go to let's check the date today, sorry. Today's date is the 18th of November. So if I go back to approximately the 18th of November in 2017, you can actually see what happened to the price of Bitcoin during that time. So around here, just give us a second. So on the 18th of November, the approximate price of Bitcoin was around, I'll say about $9,000. And within the space of 1 month, it doubled. Within the space of 1 month, the price of Bitcoin went from around $10,000 to $20,000. That could happen in the next couple of months. Currently, the price is around, let's say, $60,000. By Christmas this year, potentially, we could be sitting on a $100,000 plus Bitcoin. So even if you buy one Bitcoin today and hold on to it, you could be looking at $50,000, maybe even $60,000 profit in the next couple of months, I'd say. In the next couple of months, we could be looking at a times 2 multiple of the current price of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is just one coin, excuse me, of many coins. Ethereum, currently the price of Ethereum or 1 ETH is $4,000. We are expecting Ethereum to go to $10,000, maybe even $20,000 during the current bull run. And again, the questions I'm getting at the moment is, how do I know which coin to invest or trade in? Don't worry about that. That is where we come in, because we teach you and show you how to analyze the markets. And also we'll tell you, as part of the academy, we will tell you which coins we are buying, trading, and investing in every single day. Currently, again, when it comes to Bitcoin, we are around here. So you can't see the rest of the chart, obviously, because we're still in 2021. We have not hit the second peak yet. So we're in this cycle at the moment where you see the red lines here. This is where the Bitcoin halving took place. So the next one's going to be in 2024. But currently we are going towards the second peak, and the second peak, in my opinion, could be 70, 80, if not $100,000. And this will happen very, very soon. Once we hit the second peak, the price will come back down again before we hit the third peak. The third peak could potentially be $200,000 plus for one Bitcoin. So just bear that in mind. And again, the fact that you're watching this webinar, you are currently in the right space to be able to make the right decisions to ensure that you catch these waves. And again, when it comes to trading, short term, it doesn't matter if the price is coming down or going up, because you can short and long the market. So generally, if you weren't, to invest in Bitcoin, for example, if you were to just scalp the market, you can do that every time the price moves up or down, and you can still return a profit. Again, we'll teach you how to do that, because we have an amazing system where I will show you how to trade the markets every single day. So this is one of our softwares, and this basically tells you which coins to trade and when. And primarily this software is for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's a scalping tool. So basically, if you can see here, we came out with a signal that you should sell at this point, and the price came down for Bitcoin. And again, we came out with a buy signal here, and the price went up. So we have very, very clever algorithms that tell you when to buy and or sell any particular currency, particularly Bitcoin or Ethereum. And again, it's an amazing tool. And this basically, once you have this information, you can put this information directly into an app on your phone, and you can trade the markets on the back of that. And the same is the case for Ethereum. For example, we had a sell signal here on the 15th of November, and the price came down rapidly. We've got a couple of buy signals here where the price goes up, and then a sell again when the price comes down, which is where we are at the moment. There's a little bit of analysis to do, but again, we'll show you how to do that. If you know how to copy and paste, you will get this. If you know how to copy and paste, you will get this. And the reason I say that with such confidence is because when I started and I saw these charts for the first time, I did not have a single clue. Now, obviously, there's more coins than Bitcoin and Ethereum. And like I mentioned earlier, there's 13,000 plus cryptocurrencies, and we give you signals on the coins that we feel are going to move up in price in the next few days, next few weeks, and so on and so on. So this is a deeper dive into our platform of the back office. For example, here you can see the signals or trading ideas or alerts that we've produced. On the 18th of November today, we are actually telling you or showing you to buy Bitcoin. So we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to go back up again. We have Ripple here, and this signal or trading alert came out on the 17th of November, where we are telling you to buy Ripple. We have another Ripple alert here. Serum is another coin that we recommended that you buy into. And of course, we've got Ethereum and a fair few other coins as well. For example, Reef Finance. We are requesting or suggesting you to buy into Reef Finance, because that is another coin where we expect the price to go up. 1inch Network is another coin. So out of the 13,000 coins, because we have several researchers who research the market every single day, we are able to tell you or teach you which coins are going to go up in price. So that was the deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. Again, if you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, don't worry about it at this stage, because we are here to ensure that you succeed in this space. So again, going back to what my mentor said or taught us all those years ago, he said to me, in the last 10 years, for the amount of money that's flowing through your bank account, what have you made on that? And my answer was a big fat zero. What we are showing you here is an extra way or another way to earn an extra income without it affecting your current commitments. Even if you only have 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, you can do this as long as you are consistent. Because I was consistent and persistent all those years ago, and I did a little bit every single day, I was able to become an extremely good trader and investor. And that is the knowledge that we want to take onto you as well, to ensure that you succeed within this space as well. I used to work the 9 to 5. I absolutely hated it. Recently, I've read something online where in China they have a system known as 996. Has anyone ever heard of 996? 996 is basically where you go to work from 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. at night, 6 days a week. That's what's happening in China. And what your employer will say to you is that if you cannot or do not want to do that, don't worry about it. There's 1 billion other people in China that will take your position, your place. We're not worried about it. 996, and many people in China have become stressed and they just can't cope with it anymore. It's terrible. Now, when I was working in the city, it was nowhere near 996, but I had enough. I couldn't work for an employer because your employer is not there to make you financially free. He's not there to make you rich. You're basically lining the pockets of your employer or employers. That is your role in that position. What we are showing you here is a way out. Once you replace your income, you can then decide whether you want to do this full time or not. It's entirely up to you. But trust me, we have thousands of people within our academy, and I'm not going to share any results on this webinar today, but literally, if you want to make your yearly, I was going to say monthly, but if you want to make your yearly, your daily or weekly, you're in the right space. Now is the best time to start trading, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies as well, because we are in the middle of a bull run where we expect Bitcoin to go beyond $100,000. The next bull run, you are looking at a 1 million plus potentially Bitcoin. And once the markets become regulated, you may not see such huge increases in price. So you need to make the most of this now. And just remember, this is not just another business opportunity. This is a solution. We are offering you a solution where you can build a legacy and create generational wealth, where if you have children, you can support them as well. Trading, used to be for the elite class. A few years ago, you had to have £1 million in your trading account just to be able to trade the markets. And now what's happening now is that the average person out there on the street can now do what the banks are doing. And the systems we use are the exact same systems that banks use, but the only difference is that we keep 100% of the profits. My name is Dr. Jav. Again, thank you for attending this webinar. For those of you watching this on YouTube, thank you. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and share this video, and let's get as many people as possible to become financially free, certainly within today's testing environment that we're seeing at the moment. Again, my name is Dr. Jav. My recommendation now is that if you're watching this webinar, if you're not a member of the Academy at the moment, please reach out to the person who recommended you attend this call. If you've come in via one of my links, Dr. Jav, please get back to me and we can show you how to get registered. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing every single person watching this webinar on the inside. Thank you.